In present video, I'll discuss first 15 questions of Gt5. So, de Broglie wavelength of an electron in the first orbit of hydrogen, according to de Broglie, electron in the orbit seen as particle wave, not a particle, as proposed by a Bohr. If electron moving in nth orbit of radius Rn, then circumference is 2 pi Rn, which is n times lambda. So here, once it moves in a first orbit, it is covered by one wave. So it is lambda by 2. So that is circumference is 2 pi r, which is covered by one wave. That is wavelength is same as perimeter. If it is second orbit, that is 2 lambda. It is one wave like this. This is lambda by 2. It is lambda by 2. So it's lambda, 2 lambda. So in first orbit, it is covered by one wave. So circumference perimeter is nothing but wavelength. Sonometer arrangement is nothing but a wooden box. Here wedges are placed. So this is L1, L2, L3. The string passes over a fixed pulley. Pans are attached. Where should the two bridges be placed from A to divide wire into three segments whose fundamental frequencies are in the ratio? Fundamental frequencies are in the ratio given. If you remove the ratio x, f2 is 2x, f3 is 3. So fundamental frequency related to first part is V by 2L1. Like that, V by 2L1, V by 2L2 is x is to 2x is to 3x. So we get cancelled. That means 1 by L1 is to 1 by L2 is to 1 by L3. Take the reciprocals. 1 is to half is to which is 6 is to 3 is to. So total length he given 110 centimeters. So first wedge where it is placed, 110 into, that is 6 by 9 plus 2, 11, that is 60 centimeters. So another one, 110 into 30 by 3 by 11, that is 30. So here, that means one edge is placed at 30 centimeters, other wedge is placed at 30 plus 60, 90 centimeters. Sorry, first wedge is 60 and that is L1 is 60. Second one is 60 plus 30, 90 centimeters. Here parallel plate capacitor whose capacitance is 100 microfarad is charged by 50 volts. Charge deposited is CV 100 10 power minus 6 into 50, 5000 into is 5 into 10 power minus 3 coulombs. The battery remains connected. Battery remains connected. No change in potential difference. Plates of the capacitor is separated so the distance becomes earlier. This is epsilon naught capacitance A epsilon naught by 2. So the distance, the additional energy has to be given to the battery by the capacitor. So now energy at present is half CV square. That is A epsilon naught by 2 dV square. This is nothing but additional energy has to be given. CV square minus, this is the energy which has to be given. C here is 100 into 10 power minus 6, 2550 square. So, which is 1.25 into, it is 10 cube into 10 power minus 1. See, here is 100 into 10 power minus 6, 10 power minus 4. V square is 2500. 2.5 10 cube, 1.25 into or 125 into 10 power minus 3. Here it is a square. This is A. A. It will be root 2A. It is face diagonal. Cube diagonal This so here CB square is a square plus root 2a whole square, which is 3a square root 3a. A charge Q is placed at the each corner. We have 8 corners. The potential at the center of the cube. Potential at a point is kq by r. Your center is at a distance of from each vertex. So R here is so potential due to 8 charges kq by. So that is 1 by k is 1 by 5 4 pi epsilon naught 4q by 2 3 pi epsilon naught a. Third option is correct. Here thread is tightly wound over a cylinder of mass m, which lies on a smooth horizontal surface. Free end of the thread is pulled by a horizontal force F, an acceleration of the center. So center of mass is under only purely translational. If it is rolling, so there will be torque on all other particles. They have two accelerations. One is translational, other is due to rotation. But the center is it moves only in a straight line, that is purely translational. Force act on it is ma. So acceleration here is f by l. Here a ball of mass m density rho is immersed in a liquid of density 3 rho, and its density is rho. To what height will ball jump above the surface? This is surface. Above the surface, to what height it rises? That means this height he is asking. So it is completely immersed on this ball. One is its force, other is upthrust. Upthrust is nothing but weight of the liquid displaced. So liquid mass into density of liquid into volume. Density of liquid is 3 rho. This is upthrust, but weight is here. This is V rho G. Upthrust is more than weight. It moves upwards. Initially, velocity is 0. Let us say it is at height h. To reach height h, with what acceleration it moves, net force will be 3 rho Vg minus rho Vg, which is 2 rho Vg. A net here is mass is V into rho. So it moves up with an acceleration 2g to reach a surface at a height h. So that is V square is acceleration is 2g, s is h. So V square is root of 2 root g. Now it is a surface, so it is projected with a velocity 2 root gh. So above the surface, what height it reaches? H maximum is u square is 4gh by 2g. That is from the surface, it is finally reaches at a height 2h. So here, proton of mass and charge is projected in xy plane. So it is not moving either in x-axis or in y-axis. It is moving in a xy plane. Uniform magnetic field is applied along y-axis. Suppose here, charged particle moves in a magnetic field at right angles, that is force experienced by charged particle q, let us take positively charged, velocity in I direction with some magnitude. V here is inwards. That means here, due to magnetic field, force will be like this. Finally, it moves in a circular path. Sometimes he will ask directions also. You must be careful. In which plane it moves in a circle means. So it is, this is x-axis, here it is y-axis. So it traces a circle in xy plane. Right now here magnetic field is here in z direction. So circle is in xy plane. Here magnetic field is in y direction. So circle will be in xz plane. So with theta, this it is moving in xy plane at an angle 60 degrees with the x-axis. This is velocity has two components. So v sine 60 is in the direction of b. So there is no use because force v cross b becomes zero. So with v cos 60 is perpendicular to this, then force will be qv sine theta b, which is mv square by r. So r will be mv, what to get here, v sine theta by qb. So with this force, now you can find radius with the help of this. So here m is 1.67 into 10 power minus 27. Velocity, it is v, in fact it is v cos theta in perpendicular direction. You have to consider a cos 60, which is half. Charge here is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19.104. So rough calculations I am doing, 10 power minus 8. It is 1 by 100 into 1000 by 104, roughly 1 by 10, so 0.1 meters. So the time period will be 2 pi r by r. Radius we got 0.1. Velocity is 2 into 10 power 6. Sin theta means this is cos 60 degrees. So 2 pi into 10 power minus 1. So 2 pi into 10 power minus 7 seconds. That is right. Helical. It is helix. It is not a circle because it has both the components. It's only one only when velocity perpendicular to magnetic field, it moves in a circle. It has horizontal as well as vertical components. It moves in a helical path. One minute. So this diagram below shows an instantaneous position of the string. Progressive wave means so it travels in same direction. So velocity of points in the sense here, particle located at 1, 2, 3. So the relation between particle velocity and wave velocity. Vp here is right slope of tangent to the curve at that point. So here at P, if you draw a tangent, this theta is at 1, theta is acute, tan theta positive, slope positive. So here it is, Vp will be minus V into positive. That is, it moves downwards. Each particle execute SHM, either it move upwards or downwards. At 2, if you draw a tangent, theta is obtuse, tan theta is positive, Vp will be tan theta is negative. That means it moves upward. At 3, if you draw a tangent, here tan theta positive, then velocity of the particle would downwards. A wire of length L meters carrying a current in the form of a circle. So 2 pi r is L, and the magnetic moment is I into A. Area is pi r square. From here r is pi L square by L square I by 4 pi. The escape velocity of surface of the planet is r is radius of that planet. A tunnel is dug along that planet and a body is dropped into it at the surface. When body reaches center, what is its speed? Initially, when it is at the surface, since it is dropped at this point, kinetic energy 0. So potential energy at the center plus kinetic energy. Potential energy, it is a derived formula. Potential energy at the center, it is not 0. Acceleration due to gravity 0, but it has potential energy. Kinetic energy is this, we don't know what is its velocity. Minus g mm by. So 2r is half mv square. G mm by 2r is half mv square. V square is gm by 2 gm by it is ve root. Right, V here is this, V is square is. Now, A, B, C, D are at equal distances from point O. Let us say charge is placed at L distance from the origin, but you have to find potential at B. Say this is R. Potential at B is potential at B due to the charge Q, KQ by 4 pi epsilon naught R. R is R minus L plus potential at B due to minus Q, K into minus Q by 4 pi epsilon naught. This is R, this is 0. So after simplification, we get it is a standard formula, roughly R square if R is greater than 4. Similarly, potential at A also becomes same. So potential at A is same as potential at B. Whereas so this is H, it is L, it is root of L square plus H square. It is also they are at equal distance. Potential at C will be one is due to minus Q, other is due to plus Q, 0. Similarly, at D also same thing. So VP and VA are equal. VC and VD are 0. First option is correct. Here, uniformly wound long solenoid of inductance is broken into two equal parts, which are then joined in parallel. The combination of the cell EMF. Here, inductance is proportional to the length. So, if it is broken into two equal parts, inductance of each part is L by 2. If they are connected in series, L effective will be, so that is L square by 4, 2L by 2, which is L by 4, L by. Similarly, resistance R also becomes halved. So R here is L is half, resistance becomes half. R effective will be, since they are connected in parallel, R squared by 4 into time constant to equal to L by R, that is L by 4 by projected with k times upward direction from the ground, and total energy at ground is minus Gmm by R plus half m. So it is not escape velocity. It definitely less than escape because k less than 1. It goes to certain height and come back. Or it moves in orbit. So total energy will be half m k square v square. At certain height, since at maximum height it has only potential energy, this is radius, h is height from the surface. At extreme height, velocity is zero. So half mk square v square g m by r plus h. So g m 1 by r minus r plus h minus r h by r into r plus h. So we know that escape velocity is root of 2 gm by r. So leftover will be k square is h by r plus h. R plus h by h is r here is 1 by k square minus 1 h 1 minus k square by k square. But he is asking from the center. From center means r plus h, that is h into 1 minus k square by k square. Answer is given in terms of r. We will write r in place of h r k square by, which is r k square minus r k square get cancelled. So it is r by 1 minus k square. So option is correct. Third option is correct. So a clear sheet of Polaroid is placed on the top of a similar sheet. Unpolarized of intensity enters through one Polaroid with intensity becomes half. But this second Polaroid is placed not parallel to it at an angle theta, which is sin inverse 3 by 5. So resultant intensity will be I dash is I naught uh, incident. I incident here is I naught cos square pi. So here it is sin pi is 3 by 5, cos pi becomes 4 by 5. That is 8 I naught by 25. This is intensity of unpolarized light. For the ratio of intensity of emergent by incident. So we get 8 is to 25. This one, the NOT gate output will be A bar. Here it is OR gate. And it is finally NOR gate. So get A, which is A dot B. It becomes AND gate. So here law applied is De Morgan's law.